Power Rangers Mystic Force is brutal. This girl is basically, she doesn't have a father, and her mother doesn't even talk to her, and she's the evil villain, right? But now she's actually a good person, and the leader of the Power Rangers just said, bro, we don't care, we're not going to trust you, obviously you haven't changed. Disgusting, and I have to start out the video this way in the middle of my watch through, because I can't put up with it anymore. But I guess we'll see how the resolution of her character develops, but right now, great show. Just, I'll be back, I guess. Bro, the best character, dude, Phineas. This man is hilarious. Bro, and, bro, he about to get the girl, straight up. This man is literally an ugly goblin, about to get the girl. So inspirational. Maybe even more inspirational than Curry. I'm sorry I had to say it. Alright, so then there's this man named Toby, bro. And Toby's a legend. Toby basically just gave them motivation, kind of like I give motivation, but just motivated the whole Power Rangers to save the world. What a legend. Toby, great guy. Lele is the one girl who is misunderstood, and now they're starting to understand her. And then you got Red Ranger, I forget what his name is, but he has a really rough past. I'll get into depth with that later. But amazing show so far. So there's Udana, who just found out that she's the mother of Red Ranger. I keep forgetting his name. I don't know. They don't say it enough. But basically, he's like, I never thought you'd come back. She goes, everything happens for a reason. Big facts. I say that a lot, but I don't say the second part, which is probably important, but she just said, but you don't always know right away what that reason is. That's facts. So keep that in mind. And Power Rangers Mystic Force is just a banger show right now, bro. Episode 29 of Mystic Force, which I'm just finishing up now. Basically, they finally accept Lele, sorry. Layla, what the frick? And that's pretty incredible, because basically you have to wait 28 episodes to get here. So, I started watching again episode 23. So I've watched 6 episodes. But you would have to watch 28, which I have watched 28 up to this point just to get here. And a lot of stuff is starting to pay off. We have 3 more episodes. After those 3 more episodes, with me getting snippets in, I will give you my full analysis of everything. And yeah, so be back for more soon. How do the Power Rangers keep beating these harder foes? That's what that lady asked, right? Well, here's the truth, lady, bruh. They legit said courage. I was like, okay, courage, courage is great, whatever. And then they go, putting one person's loves and their needs ahead of yours. Beautiful words and beautiful teachings. Thank you. Power Rangers Mystic Force is such a beautiful show. 2 more episodes after this one. I'm excited. For a Power Rangers show, it was doing good. We're on episode 31, 14 minutes left. And then we have a 22-minute episode after that, right? So, literally 36 minutes left of this whole series. And they might have just made their biggest mistake. They definitely did. Nick is the Red Ranger's name. And they call him the Light because he's supposed to save the world. And, they just made him randomly, destroy a village. So now the village hates all humans. Weird. That, if you look at concepts today, doesn't that kind of seem like weird? Like, what is it? Would it be speciesist? Because it's like we hate all humans because one guy did it when the other humans aren't bad, but Nick is in this situation. Interesting thing to think about. But I really don't like the cop-out and the cliche. Hopefully it'll rebound. If it doesn't, then, it was this close to being so amazing. After fighting for 4 minutes, the dad says to Nick, I know you're in there, son. I love you. And then the freaking dark energy or whatever goes out of him because he goes, Dad. So, they did that cliche, and then now, because he didn't really know his parents his whole life, they just used the dad way to cop it out. Kind of cringe, don't really love it. But that might be because of personal reasons that I don't really love that. Who knows? I'll be back. This show is so amazing. You remember I was talking about speciesism earlier, right? Yo, the freaking fairy, goblin, and troll people don't like the humans. Humans don't like the fairy, goblin, trolls. So then our boy Phineas, our homie, we've talked about Phineas, our homie. Phineas says, we can either keep hating each other or fight the real evil. And yo, that's just something to think about even today. Alright, thank you. Officially the longest Power Ranger series that I have watched. Obviously, the original is the longest in the whole Power Ranger thing, but I'm pretty sure in the last, 15 years, because that was made in 2006, in the last 15 years, that has to be one of the longest seasons. 32 episodes, finished them, watched 9 today, and, you probably know from what y'all just saw about that, all that going through stuff. So, why is that so impactful? Let's get to it. Phineas. Phineas is a troll goblin guy who starts out in the show by being found in the forest. Everybody's scared of him, but then he becomes lovable goof and then gets the girl in the end. Who's the girl that he gets? Lele. Lele is the daughter of, I don't remember her name, but like the bat vampire girl, who's evil as evil can be. Which is important to know. So Lele wasn't actually evil, but Nick thought she was this whole time. So when Lele tries to turn and become good, he didn't really love it, but then he adjusted. And so Lele and Phineas are together. And then we got Nick and Nick and Blue Ranger get basically like Nick gives Blue Ranger a red blanket at the end, basically signifying himself, like, don't forget about me. Pretty cool. Toby gets with the mom of Lele, the vampire bat, but how does that happen is because the bat helped save Udana, who is the mom of Nick, and she's really cool. And then her husband is I don't remember his name. I know I'm not very good with names. There's too many names, too many characters. But, so basically, the whole show goes on. This prior to like the last 5 episodes, because I'm talking about the last 5 episodes a lot here. Prior to the last 5 episodes, you get to meet, oh my god, I don't know. The freaking golden, purple ring, no, golden blue ranger. He's the Golden Ranger, really. And he's the first Golden Ranger, actually. There's a lot of you, when I say Golden Ranger, are going to think of the Golden Samurai Ranger, which, by the way, the next Power Rangers review I will do is Power Ranger Samurai. 20 episodes. I have not seen it in a while. We're probably going to binge watch, not all 20 episodes. It's probably going to be a 2-day binge for me. So I'm going to have to upload something different tomorrow, but expect that in the future. So, basically, the show is like saying magic this, magic that. And then it takes away the magic towards like the end, like a little bit here and there. So then they gotta fight without magic. And this is where it reminds me a lot of Beyblade. If you guys know the Beyblade American series, the one with Jenga in it and stuff, you will know that in the final season of, it's Beyblade Metal Fusion, I think, right? Metal Masters, Metal Masters, Metal Fury, Metal Fusion. In Metal Fusion, the final episode, he's like Bay's spirit, and his Bay's losing, and it's gonna get destroyed by Diablo Nemesis. But all of a sudden, everybody's Bay spirit from the Bays goes and gives him ultimate power. Well, there's speciesism, which I talked about earlier, and then they become friends, and they're like, dapping each other up, basically. And then they're all like, we have courage, and, we have love, and we believe in magic. So they bonded over something, believing in magic. Super cool, right? I wish it was that easy. Sadly, there are a lot of crooked and a lot of people with differing opinions out there that will never get along, sadly. I wish it was as easy as Power Rangers makes it seem. But, so they're like, yeah, we believe in magic. Bam! Then they get their magic back, they get their suits back, even though they did not have access to magic. Because the Miss Magic Lady was all like, you have the power, just believe. And then they believe, and then the other people show up. By that I mean It's really weird. Like, Udana and stuff, that they show up. It's like, when were you guys here for this? But that was right after a giant speech to Nick about, are you going to give up? You're our leader. And here's where I want to talk about Nick for a second. Nick has a backstory beyond belief, and is one of the most fleshed out Red Rangers of all time that I've seen. I did not watch the original series. You can be mean to me for that. But the earliest series I watched was Wild Fury, which had a pretty dang good fleshed out Red Ranger. The reason Nick is so well fleshed out is because he starts out with the adoptive parents. And by that I mean, like, he didn't really know who his real parents were. Obviously, those were still his parents, but they're adopted him. So then, literally in episode 26, randomly, he figures out that Udana and then her husband, who was evil for about the first 23 episodes, was basically like right there, just being evil. And he becomes evil randomly later, but it's like, why is he becoming evil now? It's because of a character arc to show that he goes through the same progressions that his dad did. But he doesn't really have any genuine connection with his dad until his dad forcefully says, I love you, which is really forced. It's like forced emotional on you, and I did not really love that part. But later, when his dad basically dies, he doesn't die overall, but basically dies, he then realizes, crap, that I love you was more than just like an I love you. It was more like, you know, I'm here for you even if I'm gone. So then he had a fight without him. And then when he came back, first thing he did, instead of hugging his wife, he hugged his son, which is pretty, like, you know, touching. But at the same time, again, the correlation of how much does he love them wasn't there. And then he lies to Blue Ranger and says, hey, I'm going to go back to my adoptive parents. No, he doesn't. He gets on his motorcycle and he goes on to see his regular parents. Like his, not regular, his real biological parents. So when he sees his biological parents, it's like, oh, they get along now. Because he knew Udana, but like he didn't know Simon. Yeah, his name's Simon. I couldn't remember his name. Like, come on, why would you name... I'm kidding, I love Simon. I have a friend named Simon, so no hate to Simons. So then after that, it's like, okay, what's going on? And then the show ends horribly. Okay, I'm telling you, like it ended amazing. It's a 9 out of 10 just because the ending. The ending, they're dancing, and then they're all shaking their butt. And it's 2006. Why are they twerking? It's a Power Rangers show. I have no clue. Don't ask me. Mom!
What?
You can't be talking to the videos and not be in them. No, I meant that because Mom doesn't want to be in the video. She got to be in one of the videos one time.
When you get 1,000 subs.
Alright. So, that's not a good ending. But, what are you going to ask for? It ended 14 years ago. So, until next time, guys, when I do see you again, I will be in the video like this. Yo, back out.